Shoot him. He did.
I like not having power. It's interesting. Hello, Bagros and Bagrettes. This is Robo Neiman from SFG, and I'm here with some helicopter glimmy on Alborz Mountain. This is Conquest Large.
God damn it.
Well, here I'm in a squad with some guys on the Pure Battlefield server. That's purebattlefield.org or reddit.com/r/purebattlefield. It's a server that got TS sync, and I hang out in there. Met a lot of good guys in there, and there's a service star with assists. It's a fun way to get it, right? So this commentary's excuse me, this kind of blanked there for a second. This commentary is on Alborz Mountain, and we can talk about a couple tips and trips I picked up because I haven't played. It's the first time I actually ever flew a helo on the Alborz Mountain map, and a couple of tips and tricks and tips I picked up on here. Though I guess it's kind of out of place since Endgame comes out, but still, if you want to go play some Armored Kill, which is all right if you can fly, here's some tips and trips. So. The thing about Alborz Mountain is it's so spacious that if you're using the locks on your helo, like on a jet like I did here, it's really easy for the jet, I don't know what happened there, for the jet to just kind of fly behind a mountain, and you really gotta not really get a shot. So you're gonna kind of want to probably rely on your really just going after land vehicles with the helo, because they really don't have you have really very much better mobility and just way to flank them and hit behind them with the helo. So you can definitely just aim for the tanks. So take your guided, and maybe your gun is going to take either guided or TV, depending if you have a laser pinner or not. Here you're going after another tank. The only issue is if you want to go low in a lot of locations, like here at B, at C, at A, a lot of stuff near the US base, there's a lot of trees. So I mean, you might want to take a couple runs on here with an empty chopper if you're going to be playing this a lot, because I mean you gotta try to learn the tree cover, because if you don't, I'm surprised not this map. I guess I've played it in a jet enough. I've never played it in helo. The other thing is you want to be careful of the enemies here. Here he was distracted by I guess the gunship. I'm not really sure, and we just totally flanked him out. And here's my gunner TV'd him, and then he hopped out and rocket, and adios. But that's one thing you gotta be really wary about this map, because that AA with just a lot of the clear skies, that AA can get a really good beam on you. I mean, even if you're up here to E and he's at the base, he can start hitting you. There was a couple of guys in my squad talking during this match, so I really wasn't picking up on my gunner in the helos chat, because his mic was a bit quiet, so he's screaming turn right, and I couldn't really hear him very well. But as you see right there, he picked up that Jeep, no problem, and I mean that could have protected B. And you gotta like a lot of the it's not a lot of offensive more with the chopper, though you can play offensively. It's a lot of defensive. Like you see right here, I can't lock him because it's just so easy to fly out of a locking range of another enemy vehicle on this map. And that's really just something you gotta play to both your advantage and try to defend your enemy. I'm not sure what happened here. He just parked, I guess, didn't see us, and we TV'd him, and I finished him off. Oh, it's a pretty nasty kill. But being on TS is definitely nice for your gunner, because you can kind of get a conversation going here. Calling out, because he was calling out head to C, we had to see, and we got a number of kills, because I'm too busy flying to really focus. One thing you want to be very, I mean, not too much this map, but if you're near G, you're gonna get hit with that AA and their jets and their gunship. It's just really not a safe place to be. That's why I head out of there, because I've definitely seen one of many choppers go down there. So objectives you want to focus on definitely right here at D. There's a lot of infantry usually around here. Maybe there's a tank spawn there also, but there's a lot of just infantry that you can usually flank and rack up some kills and defend that objective.
That's like 4 or 5.
The other thing that Hilo kind of, I feel, is his job, Hilo and the gunship, is to hit that top of the tower right there, because the snipers up there are really unhittable. Unless you're heading up on the mountain to the back there, and while you're climbing up the mountain, they'll just pick you right off from the golf ball. So they're kind of invincible up there to anyone except air vehicles. And that's really where the gunship's main heavy explosive gun and the chopper's gunner and the hopper's combination of gun and gunner come in handy. See, we're racking up points upon points, just mowing down their infantry.
Do you know where he is?
Supporting our tanks. I mean, in the beginning we were doing a lot of tank, but the tanks started backing off. You see here I'm being locked. What you gotta learn in this map is to block locks, you gotta fly. The issue is, since I already used my flares, I gotta stay low, and you gotta, as you see here, fly through the trees. You can put those trees between you and the person who's locking. I wasn't sure exactly who was locking me, but I have a feeling some guys up on the hills with a stinger, so that's what I'm doing right here. Doing a little spot out, see if I can spot anyone. But here I think we're gonna go in for a flank on E. But you see up in the back, I don't know if you see it, it's right across near the 180 at the top. There's their transport heli, which I'm gonna go and hit, but I didn't fire my second rocket, which I'm kind of pissed about.
I see him. I'm gonna shoot him with my stinger now.
Yeah, I was gonna go in for a second lock right there, but we got locked. And you see right here, you gotta, especially with the US chopper, which is really easy to do. So if you get bumped the US chopper by a lock, it's your fault. Just, you know, just swoop down. I mean, you see that steep drop, and you could just put yourself in these mountains. Now here, this is where the defense role of the attack heli comes in right there. He just TV'd their Jeep and got racked up with that. Was 3 or 4 kills. It's points for me also. And now our team can take back C without those 4 infantry bothering them. And I was going for a lock on that jet, as I hadn't really picked up on the fact that jets can't really get out, and that's why I kind of just gave up there and switched back to my rockets.
Alright, you guys are going already.
Now here we get locked again, and I use the advantage of the US Helo and the trees to just drop super low and fly right through this tree cover down to C. And we keep getting locked, so we just flew all the way back to A. And US chopper really has some speed with it, so you can really just fly back and just quickly get back into battle and not really worry about wasting time. Because as you know, everyone always wants to be in the battle.
Need support?
I see my squad mates are calling out for support right now, so we're flanking over E. We're just gonna get off some rockets on the tank destroyers right down there. And I mean, that's a lot of. You have to play a really attack defensive role. So I mean, when you find the attack traveler, especially on Alborz Mountain, but Armor Kill in general. But I think Alborz Mountain shows us more of the other maps. You're gonna want to keep an eye on the cap markers, because if you just start seeing maybe A, B, or C going, you're gonna want to get back there and help support your team. I guess this is kind of true on just maybe Caspian border or not, but I feel like it plays very, especially to Osman, but in Armor Kill in general, I think it plays pretty well too. Here I go a bit aggressive and kind of get on the wrong side of the mountain. We almost lost it, but I just got out of this with that lucky die right there. And that's why the US chopper's a lot better in here, because you really can pull off. I feel like that spot right there, I've been there a number of times breaking locks. But here we get flanked by the jet. See, I shouldn't have pulled up there. And we go down. So thanks you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Bada boom, suicide. Hey guys, next time, toast safely.
I'm gonna try to go down to A.